Hey, Virgo. We're here to do your reading. Hope you have all been well. Puppies with us. Find your spot, please. Thank you for your patience. Let's see, we're going to use the Queen of the Moon Oracle as an overall energy to start. This angle's a little funny, but whatever. Okay, let's see what we got. Virgo. Ooh, this deck is quiet. Is this the right deck? I felt like it was. Forgive me. Are you hermiting, Virgo? Are you in your energy? Trust. Eggman. It's similar to the boundaries card, because the individual is in a bubble. But interestingly enough, there's like a duck with its nest right above the bubble. Someone's trying to encroach on your bubble. That's so funny. I'm sorry. That's so funny, but it's like a duck, so it's like not even that like threatening. Wisdom. Waning gibbous 6. This character is on a boat using their own knowledge to reach for the stars. It almost looks like she's writing on a chalkboard, but there's no chalkboard. It's almost like you intend to write something on the sky, or you intend to make some kind of impact. Which means you're hyper aware of those around you and whether or not you can trust them. Sorry, that's a lot for 2 cards. 2 cards that didn't even want to come out. Well, okay. Okay, we're gonna use this, it's upside down. Forget what the deck was. I was trying to figure out what the deck was, but it's upside down, which is very strange. Three cups at the bottom. I said 3. I meant 5. You're distracted because 3 are spilled. Let's say you. Again with this energy. Leo had very similar super scattered energy. Almost zoning out. But I did that reading yesterday. Not. So what we're going to do here is we're going to do your energy and energy outside of you, which can be a person, a group, an organization, or an energy that you are not currently embodying. So it is outside of you. You are capable of, for sure, but, And then between card is going to be, like, either what's helping, hindering, or, like in the way of, we'll see, of getting to that energy. Or between you and another energy. You are the 8 of Swords. Not knowing who you can trust. But these are swords. And this person is alone. Could probably get out of those if they chose, with all those swords around them. I will say that this character looks like their binding is tighter than most, but it's still just like cloth binding. Like you should be able to wiggle out of that in some way. Energy outside of you. Four of Pentacles. That's the back of the Four of Pentacles. Someone's holding on. Someone's stressed and someone's holding on. But what are they holding on to? Is it something else? Or they just have a back to those situations because they're holding on to something else. Okay. I think this is the new vision. Because this is the reversed. Because it was like, it's not the vice versa. Energy between these two. Six of Swords. It's a touch better. Getting out of that 8 into the 6, going to calmer shores. But it's interesting. Because if you look at it in order, your character, being this one here in the plum robe, isn't actually facing this character that has their back to you anymore. You're actually coming back to yourself. It's perhaps true that it would be wise to not trust. Or maybe that's just... It's interesting because I'm not liking either of these energies. In many of these readings, it has been that one seemed to be a striving, or one seemed to be like working towards something. But working towards something better. And not that this isn't, but this is kind of starting off in a negative energy, like a negative energy, and just getting out of the negative energy. This isn't heading towards something nice yet. Let's see what the bottom. It's still the 5 of Cups. I don't know why I'm surprised, but there's like a retreating. There's a retreating here. I focused on the cups that have spilled. When there are 2 cups still behind you. There's a thought that I had even just today in my own life, in a variety of circumstances, when it comes to just surrendering and allowing the universe to do what they do. And that thought was just opening your hands and letting it go. Just letting it go. Which is funny because this is not an offense to you, because I actually have I'm Virgo South Node. So I can relate to the mentality of holding on to things, like wanting to have a little bit of a grip, because it's like a, not an overachiever thing per se, but it's like we're told to do our, raised to do our part, right? And almost told also that to have trust and faith in things just working out all the time without having our finger on the pulse, having, you know, our boots on, is foolish. It's a childish errand, childish thinking. We have to, like, I'm not gonna tell you how to feel, but I will say for me, that's one thing I've been trying to at least question at times. Like, have I hit a wall here? Is this not a, what do they say? It's not a no, it's a, like, not right now. I'm saying that, I don't think I'm quite phrasing that properly, but it's not a no, it's a not right now, is the gist. And you have to open your hands and surrender. It doesn't mean like shifting gears, chariot in this direction. It's not just like, let's take a pause to evaluate how I feel about this thing that is not quite panning out, where I want to go, assess, like, what else could I, in theory, have been working towards? What could I have been working towards that I just didn't realize I was working towards? Other avenues, other thoughts, other past thoughts. Like, that's why this was noteworthy to me. It's heading backwards. But it's almost interesting because it's like almost heading towards swords. Okay, it's looking at it. It's looking at this mental blockages. And maybe the reason this is outside of you is because you've been trying to hold on, but it's not working. So it's actually not something you're embodying per se. It's outside of you as a means to look at it. Look at what you hold on to. What's stressing you out? What hasn't worked out? And trust that you will find that wisdom. You gotta look at it, though. If it's not working out, look at it. If you're stressed about it, look at it. If it gives you anxiety, look at it. Okay? This was the longest one of these readings, but I hope it was helpful. And I'll see you again soon. Take care.